So do you also want to create a WhatsApp chatbot? Then this video is definitely for you. So hello all, welcome back to Pabbly Chatflow, and in this video we are going to understand how to create a WhatsApp chatbot for glazing tips inspire your Pottery customers. So like you, I also wanted to share glazing tips to all my Pottery customers, but this is such a time consuming and a tedious task. So to solve this problem, I've simply created a WhatsApp chatbot using Pabbly Chatflow. So now what is going to happen is that whenever my user is going to send me a message, automatically the chatbot is going to share the tips, which is the glazing tips. So if you also want to create this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business, then for that you have to come with me towards my screen. Welcome to my screen. So in this video I'll show you how to set up a WhatsApp chatbot that shares glazing tips and techniques inspiring your Pottery customers. So whether you are running a pottery studio or an online ceramic store, this chatbot can deliver creative ideas, video tutorials or product suggestions right inside WhatsApp. It's a great way to build engagement, educate your audience and boost the loyalty. So let's dive in and fire up your customers' experience with the help of this amazing WhatsApp chatbot. And to get started, I have already created my WhatsApp chatbot and I'm just going to show the working of this. So let's say someone is going to type and say, hey, I want some tips. So let's say that someone is typing, hey, I want some tips, and sending me this message. And once they're going to send me this message, automatically they're going to receive a reply which is asking them for their full name. So let's say I'm just going to share the full name too right over here, which is test user. And once we share the full name over here, we have got three options. If I want to view the tips, I can go towards this tips option right over here, and it is going to give me the glaze tips. And if I want to watch the video tutorials, I can go towards this video tutorials option right over here, and it is sharing their YouTube library with me. And if I want to buy some kits, I can go towards this buy kits, and it is responding accordingly. And if I want to talk to an expert, I can go towards this ask expert, and it is responding accordingly right over here. And as you can see, within seconds in real time, this WhatsApp chatbot has given me tips, video tutorials and also the option to buy the kits. So within real time, all my queries are solved within seconds. So yes, this is the power of this awesome chatbot which we're going to learn in today's video. And if you also want to create this WhatsApp chatbot for your own business, then for that you have to watch this tutorial till the end. So to do this, we are simply going to open a new tab and search for the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow simply by typing pabbly.com/chatflow in our browser, and open the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow. And once we're going to open the landing page of Pabbly Chatflow, we are going to get two options. One is sign in and the another one is sign up for free. So if you are a new user, you can click on this sign up for free, and you're going to get 100 of tasks free every month to explore the application. But over here, I am an existing user, so I'm simply going to click on this button right over here which says sign in. And now it is opening all Pabbly apps, and over here you can see all the tools and applications offered by Pabbly. And over here you can see in today's video we are going to use Pabbly Chatflow because I want to automate WhatsApp conversations effortlessly. So I'm simply going to click on this access now right over here to access my Pabbly Chatflow account. And once we're going to click on this access now, it is opening my dashboard. And to get started, over here we have to add a WhatsApp number. So to add a WhatsApp number, you can simply go towards this add WhatsApp number button. Over here we have two options. One is WhatsApp Connect and the another one is Manual Token Connect. So over here the video tutorial of both of these have been attached in the description box below. You can refer to that video and learn how to add a WhatsApp number in your Pabbly Chatflow account. I have already added a WhatsApp number in my Pabbly Chatflow account. So I'm directly going to move on forward and create a WhatsApp chatbot. So to create a WhatsApp chatbot, we're going to go towards the left side of the bar. And over here on the left side of the bar, you can see all the features offered by Pabbly Chatflow. And if you want to learn about any of this feature in detail, we have attached a video tutorial of each of the feature in the description box below. You can check it out. Today, this video is only going to focus on how to create a WhatsApp chatbot. So for that, we're going to go towards this flow section of our Pabbly Chatflow account. And once we're going to come over here towards this flow section, we have to go towards this blue button which says add flow. And after coming over here towards this add flow, flow, over here you can see a window something like this will appear in front of you. And now we're going to first name this flow. So I'm just going to go towards this edit flow name, and I'm just going to name my flow as WhatsApp chatbot for glazing tips. So I'm just going to enter WhatsApp chatbot for glazing tips right over here. And as you can see that I've successfully named my WhatsApp chatbot. And now we're going to move on further. Over here to start the flow, we have three options. Either we can use keywords, regex, or choose a template. So if you want to start your flow with the help of a template, you can go towards this choose template. You first have to create a template in the template section of your Pabbly Chatflow account. And once your user is going to reply to that template, automatically your flow is going to get triggered. And the second option which we have is regex. So regex means regular expressions. Regex help your WhatsApp chatbot understand what a user is trying to say by matching specific keywords in their messages. And the third one which we have is keywords. Over here, if you want to enter the keywords, you simply have to type the keyword and press enter. And it is a really important step to type the keyword and press enter, otherwise the keyword will not be added. Today we are going to start this flow with the help of a regex. So I'm just going to enter a regex pattern right over here. And as you can see that I've successfully entered my regex right over here. So you must be wondering, what is this regex? So now after entering this regex, what is going to happen is that now whenever my user is going to message me anything, be it a long word, short word, or you can say a long message, short message, a paragraph, a number, anything. Whenever my user is going to message me anything, the flow is going to get started because I have used this pattern as my regex over here. So you can also use this in your flow. And now we're just going to switch on this toggle button right from here. So it is not mandatory to switch on this toggle button. It is only required for case sensitive regex. And over here my regex is case sensitive, so I've simply switched it on. And now we're going to move on further. Now what I want is that whenever my user messages me anything, I first want to ask them for their full name. And to ask them for their full name, I'm just going to go towards this actions right from here and simply drag and drop this ask question. And we are simply going to connect this ask question with this flow start. And now I'm just going to enter the message with the help of which I want to ask the question. So as you can see that I've successfully entered my message. But in this message over here, we have bold some lines, which is this line and then this line. So how are we going to bold this line? And in order to bold this line, what we have to do is we have to add a star in the starting of the line and in the end of the line to bold a line. And over here you can see that I'm just going to do the same. Like this also, you can also bold some text in your messages. So now with this, we have successfully bolded these two lines, and now we're going to move on further. Now it is asking me to select the contact custom field. So I'm simply going to select the contact custom field. So you must be wondering from where we are going to select this contact custom field. So in order to select a contact custom field, you first have to create one. And in order to create one, you have to go towards these settings, and then you have to go towards this contact custom fields and create your own contact custom field. I have already created one, so I'm just going to select it right over here, which is full name. And if you want to learn more about this contact custom fields, we have attached a video for the same in the description box below. You can check it out. And now it is asking me for the format of the reply, so I'm simply going to select my format as text right over here. So as you can see, the full name is always in text format, so that is the reason I've simply selected it as text. And now it is asking me for the number of attempts, so I'm just going to keep the number of attempts as 1 only. If you wish, you can definitely increase the number of attempts right over here. I'm just going to keep it as 1 only. And now it is asking me for the validation message, so if you wish, you can definitely enter a validation message right over here. So you must be wondering, what is this validation message? So over here you can see that for my contact custom field, I have selected the format of the reply as text. But let's say my user is replying in number or some another format, then what is going to happen is they're going to receive a validation message that please reply in text format error. Because what is going to happen is, if the format of the reply is not correct, the flow will not move on further. So we can send a validation message towards them so that the flow should run further. All right. So if you wish, you can definitely enter a validation message right over here. And if you enter the validation message, you have to increase the number of attempts too. I'm just going to keep it as 1 only and move on further. Now after asking them for their full name, what I want is I'm just going to send them these buttons right over here so that they can choose accordingly. So to do this, I'm just going to simply drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button, and now I'm just going to enter the message right over here. And now once again I'm just going to bold this whole message. Now we're going to move on forward, and I'm just going to add these 3 buttons. First is glaze tips. So what we're going to do is we're just going to click on this button right over here which says add button 3 times and add 3 buttons, and one by one I'm just going to enter the text in these buttons. The first is glaze tips, the second is tutorials right over here, and the third one is buy kits right over here. So one by one I'm just going to add all of these 3 buttons. Now after adding all of these 3 buttons, we're going to move on further. Now what I want is I'm just going to set up messages in front of all of these 3 buttons one by one. First we're going to start with this glaze tips, and now what we're going to do is I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button. So what I want is if my user selects glaze tips as their option, I'm just going to send them a message something like this. So I'm simply going to enter a message right over here, and now I'm just going to add 2 buttons to right over here. One will be for buy kits, so I'm just going to enter it, and the second button is for ask an expert. All right, so I'm simply going to enter the same right over here. Now we're going to move on further towards this video tutorials. I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button, and now I'm just going to enter the message for tutorials which is something like this. So I'm simply going to enter this message right over here. Once again we're going to add 2 buttons right over here. One is for buy kits and the another one is for ask an expert. So I'm simply going to add 2 buttons, and then we're going to move on further. Now after adding both of these buttons, we're going to move on further towards the third, which is buy kits. So I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button, and now I want to send a message something like this for buy kits. So I'm simply going to enter the message right over here, and this buy kit message also contains a button which is ask an expert. So I'm simply going to do the same. All right, now we're going to move on further. Over here I'm just going to connect all the buy kits button over here with the buy kits message, because what is going to happen is I'm not going to set up multiple messages for same kind of button. I can simply connect a single message with multiple buttons which has same meaning, which is buy kits. All right, so I've simply connected this buy kits button with this buy kits message. Now we're going to move on further, and same we're going to do with the ask an expert. I'm simply going to drag and drop the connection, select the content type as text plus button right over here, and now we're going to enter the message for ask an expert, which is this. So I'm simply going to enter my message right over here, and after entering this message I'm just going to bold some text and move on further. Now I'm just going to connect with all the ask an expert buttons with this message, and now you can see that I've successfully did this. And now with this we have successfully completed this WhatsApp chatbot too. And now whenever my user is going to message me anything, first this chatbot is going to ask them for their full name, then we're going to get these options, and then further it is going to respond according to the options they select. So yes, with this we have successfully completed our WhatsApp chatbot. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to go towards this save button and save this chatbot, and as you can see that I've successfully saved this WhatsApp chatbot, and now we are going to test it in real time. So in order to test this WhatsApp chatbot in real time, you have to keep in mind that this button should always be switched on. And now I'm just going to test this WhatsApp chatbot in real time. For that I'm just going to clear the previous conversation we had, and we're going to start fresh. Let's say I'm just going to message them I want to buy. So I'm just going to enter I want to buy right over here and send them this message. And once I'm just going to send them this message, once again it is asking me for my full name. So let's say I'm just going to share my full name, which is demo user this time. So I'm just going to enter demo user and share my full name. And once we're going to share my full name, once again it is asking me to select an option. So over here if I want to buy kits, I can go towards this buy kits. If I want to watch the tutorials, I can go towards this watch tutorials. And if I want to talk to an expert, I can go towards this talk to an expert button right over here, and it is going to respond me accordingly. So yes, with this we have successfully completed this WhatsApp chatbot, and now whenever my user is going to message me anything, this chatbot is going to get triggered. So yes, with this we have successfully completed this WhatsApp chatbot. But not only sending and receiving of WhatsApp messages, but this chatbot offers many more useful features. And in order to show you those features, I'm just going to open the inbox of my Pabbly Chatflow account in a new tab, and over here we're going to see the proper conversation which happened between the user and the chatbot. So I'm just going to show you the proper conversation. Over here you can see the whole conversation which happened between the user and the chatbot. Not only this, you can also see the status of the message, when the message was sent, delivered, and when it was read. Also there's one more useful feature, that my user shared their full name, which is demo user. So this demo user has been added right over here under the full name section. So not only sending and receiving a WhatsApp messages, but this chatbot can also help you collect your user information. Such a useful feature, right? So now go and try this amazing WhatsApp chatbot yourself, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow. And while trying, if you have any questions related to the video or the workflow, you can directly comment on this video. See you in the next video with many more automation tips, everyone. Thank you for watching. So not only this, but with the help of the same logic, you can create multiple WhatsApp chatbots tailored to your business needs. And now if you have any questions, you can reach us at support@pabbly.com. If you have any queries, you can reach us at forum.pabbly.com. And if you have any pricing related issues, you can follow this website. So now go try this amazing WhatsApp chatbot for your own business, because right now we are offering a free trial of Pabbly Chatflow.